We are recording. Okay, so for tonight, we'll start out as usual, just going through Success Club recognition. So let's see. Lydia's at 4 points, and Lauren Benishek has got 1 point this month. Morgan is also at 4 points. Y'all are 1 point away from Success Club. Cameron, you're at 2 points. Lene at 1. Jess Conrad at 19. Savannah's got 2, and Brittany's got 2, and Brittany Watts got 2. Brittany Copeland, you're at 1, and Steven is at 2. So we've got a lot of people on the board this month, which is super awesome. And you got one more day, so make a push for Success Club if you can. And we've got a lot of stuff coming up in May. May 1st, so Friday, is when Autumn starts her Memorial Day Fix Challenge. And if you want to be in that, so you guys should all probably join it. All you have to do is search Memorial Day Fix Challenge, and it'll come up. It's a closed group. I think we're up to like 10,000 members in there now. It's kind of ridiculous. But they post a lot of good stuff in there, and it's cool to read other people's posts and kind of follow their journey too. Because just like in our smaller challenge groups, there's a lot that you can like relate to and stuff. Also, I know Autumn made a video recently that she posted in there, kind of addressing unsweet almond milk and what to count it as. Did you guys see that? Anyone? Yeah. So, yeah, she kind of went off on that and basically said that 8 ounces of unsweet almond milk is free because it's only 30 calories. So, hey. Anyways, it'll be cool to stay in that and follow along with people in there. May 4th, which is next Monday, we're kicking off our Memorial Day Challenge group, which when we advertise, we've been saying like, hey, this is awesome. We've never had this before. You'll be in our challenge group, so I'll be coaching you or whoever's posting. And then we'll also get you into Autumn's challenge group, the Memorial Day Fix group. So you'll have the support. It's like double the support, double the coaching from, hey, celebrity trainer Autumn, who everyone loves to hate. So make sure when you get your challengers plugged in that you're plugging them into both our Memorial Day Challenge and the Memorial Day Fix Challenge. Also on Monday, we're kicking off our May new coach camp. So if you're a new coach, make sure you get yourself into that group, or if you sign new coaches this month, make sure you go ahead and add them in to that group. What else? And then a little bit later in the month, May 18th, we'll go ahead and do our backstage pass again for the month. So that is just kind of presenting the coaching opportunity to other people, explaining what we do, and seeing if they'd be interested in joining our team. So that is May in a nutshell. What else? I wanted to clarify and clear up, because I know some coaches were confused, what each group is for, and then how to make like favorite groups on your Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. All right, can you all see, Jess? The screen? Okay. So over here down the left-hand side, you've got your groups, right? So if you scroll down, these are your groups, but up top, you've got favorite groups. So I obviously have our team page, I have our current challenge group, I have our current coach camp, whatever's going on. If you scroll down and click more next to groups, it will bring up all of the groups that you manage, and scroll down a little further, and the groups that you're in. You'll notice on the right-hand side, you can click add to favorites, and that's what's going to make that group pop up a little bit higher right up here on your homepage. So groups like Knockouts United, our coaches page, whatever challenge group we have going on, if you're in a push to emerald or push to diamond group, whatever groups you're going to be really active in, you probably want to add them to your favorites. That way they come up higher up and they're just easier to get to. And then that way, when you go to your phone, which some people probably have iPhones, some people have Android, whatever. I think the app is pretty much the same. But when you go to your phone, I don't know if you can see this, and you click in the lower corner, now all your groups are gonna, yeah, you can't see this, but all your groups are gonna show up higher up when you click more. So they'll just be easier to get to. You can keep track of what's going on. I know when you start coaching, you get added to all these like groups, and it's kind of maybe a little overwhelming and hard to keep track of, but that's the best way that I found to do it, is to just work with your favorites. And then when the month is over and you're done with the challenge group, you can leave the group, you can remove it from your favorites, however you want to do it, just to keep track of what you got going on. Okay, so what I also wanted to go through with you guys tonight is challenge groups. So our challenge group this month, our team one, our Knockouts United one, has kind of been a flop, I'm going to say. So it's been a lot of me just posting and people not really participating, not a lot of other coaches posting, and we want to give our challengers like the best experience possible. So we want them to get results, and we know just from doing it ourselves even that if you're not checked in, the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it, right? So if you're not totally checked in and participating in the group, you kind of lose that whole factor of the challenge group, right? So if you add people into our team challenge group, you should also be posting in the challenge group every day, right? You should be participating. You should be liking and commenting and tagging your own challengers, trying to get them motivated, get them participating in the group as well. Again, I've been posting every day, just like the general post for the day, but your challengers want you as their coach. They're going to want to see you posting too, okay? So, I mean, like Jess, in your challenge group, people are participating, they're commenting right away. You're getting a lot of like questions, feedback, the don't be mad at me, Jess, but I did this today type thing. So it makes it more fun. If one person starts participating, other people are likely to open up. So
hold on, can I say something real fast?
Yeah.
One post made me laugh really hard this weekend. They were all confessing their cheat meals, and they said that coming to me was like confession. And
I saw that.
They like just had to come tell me right away, and that they knew they could do better. And it was just funny because I created that atmosphere and environment.
It made me laugh. Oh yeah. It's like in high school sports, like you're gonna make them go run sprints or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna, I mean, as coaches, the cool thing about doing a team challenge group is you've got multiple coaches in there, right? So you've got multiple people who you signed up to be a motivator, and you signed up to participate in these challenge groups and run these challenge groups. So don't have just one person posting in it the whole time, you know what I mean? We want to emphasize to people in the very beginning. I know I try to do this with my challengers when we're kind of messaging and talking one-on-one and getting them started off on the right foot, that it is going to be what you make it. And the big thing, we not only do we want our challengers to be successful because we care and we want them to feel like, hey, she didn't steer me wrong. Like, I really got my money's worth. I feel better. I'm healthier. You know, we care. We want to see them succeed. You want them to be satisfied and content. But also, if they're seeing results and they're happy and they're liking the way things are going, they're going to be more likely to want to join your team and join in and coach. So a lot of times your best coaches are going to be your challengers that were successful. And a good way to find these good coaches is they're going to be the ones in the challenge group who are also like motivating others, whether they know them or not, or you know, the ones who are actively participating and just being positive and upbeat. So you have to remember when you're selling these challenge packs, it's not just a sale. The minute you start thinking of it like that, things are just not, your business is going to slow down. You're going to run out of, I mean, you have to really reconnect with your why, realize it's not just a sale to get Success Club points and commission. You've got to really care about your challengers and helping them succeed. I think Jess has done a really good job of this, and obviously it's been showing in not only her business this month as far as Success Club points, but it's like a direct reflection, but also her team's growing like crazy because she actually cares. She's giving her challengers a good experience and making things happen, and they're seeing results. So what I've been trying to do, I've been trying to get organized and come up with some systems for you guys to be able to use, to make it a little bit easier, and to also, for you guys, and to also make it a better experience for our challengers. So I've got a new challenger fitness little guide thing. I'm going to pull up our website. And if you haven't been on our website, you have to go check it out. There's a ton of things on there that can be helpful. Okay. So here it is, the password. Go Knockouts. Okay. I put it under, if we go to scroll down and click challenge groups, here it is, Challenger Fitness Planner. Okay. So I recommend everyone, if you guys want to use this, download it and save it onto your computer. And then what I would do is go ahead and kind of create a little welcome email, like a template for your challengers. So after they say, okay, hey, I just placed my order, all you need to do is kind of copy and paste this into an email to them. Like, hey, I'm really excited, like, you know, reconnect with them, tell them when the group is going to start. You're going to be adding them into a group on Facebook. This is what it's called. And here's a tool that I want you to use, this Challenger Fitness Planner. I'll click on it. So basically, Health and Fitness Planner, it's got a couple different sections, motivation and goals. It's kind of going to, everything we do in the challenge group, this is kind of it on paper. So it's going to talk about their why, like, why are they doing something now? What was kind of the final straw that made them like, oh crap, I'm actually, you know, I want to start taking care of myself. Like, why is it important, and how will their life be improved? So this is basically just an outline for them to get everything organized, get it down on paper. And if you've been doing personal development, you'll hear all the time about the importance of tracking things and keeping lists and just having a game plan to keep you on track and in a positive direction. We've got this health and fitness goals and kind of their vision for the year. Another little goal plan. It's important to factor in rewards. I mean, this is just treat yourself. This is just all stuff that we always talk to them about, but this is something that they can print out, and actually it's a tool that you're giving them, something aside from the challenge pack, the workouts, the Shakeology, and the post or video that we're putting in a challenge group. This is just another tool for them to use. And again, it's going to be the same thing. I'm sure some people won't even print it out. I'm sure other people will print it out and fill it out and really focus on it. And it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be, you'll get out of it what you put into it. So what else? We've got excuses. So we usually have like, okay, let's identify those excuses and let's get rid of them. So here they can go ahead and write them down. Keep me motivated, dream big things, you know, this is kind of like a dream board, like what we do as coaches. Bucket list, fitness bucket list. So like these are things that the Fit Me would want to do. So say someone would love to go rock climbing, but they don't feel like they're in good enough shape. They think they're too heavy. They don't think cardiovascularly they'd be able to keep up. They don't have any upper body strength to do it. Okay, well, to fit them, this rock climbing could go on their fitness bucket list, okay? And then we have body management. So a place for them to track weight and goals and measurements, instead of just jotting it down. I feel like I would always just jot it down on a piece of paper, and then by the end of the program, if it was like an insanity, like a 60, 90-day program, well, then I've lost the paper. So I'm super organized. And then just ways to track your water intake, food intake, different tools, vitamins, if they take any vitamins, which, you know, if they're drinking Shakeology, they don't really need vitamins, but whatever. Meal planner, just to get organized. So here we talk about the importance of prepping. So this is another tool to help them as far as meal prepping goes and stuff like that. Kind of inventory of foods they already have. So this is like a 30-page long thing. So we've got lots of tools for them to use if they want it. So I think this will be a good thing to, y'all can go through it on your own time and print it out and use it for yourself if you want for your fitness journey. And then just places to keep recipes and stuff like that. So that's another tool that I wanted to add in, something that, so you feel like you can have something to give your challengers right away, especially if they're one of those challengers who has ordered and you're like, okay, do I add them into a group halfway through, or do I wait until next month? Or like how, this is kind of awkward timing as far as when our challenge groups start. This is something you could get them to them right away and have them kind of go through, and you can check in with them like, how's it going? Like, have you thought about what are you going to do after you lose the first 5 pounds? Like, how are you going to, you're going to go get a pedicure? Like how, kind of connect with them and walk them through this packet until the challenge actually kicks off. So that is on our team website. I'm going to upload it in the Knockouts United Facebook page as well. What else? So yeah, I would suggest just coming up with like a template email and like welcome note, like really excited to kick off the challenge group with you. Here's a tool to help you get started. We're going to start on this date, whatever. And then another system that we've got, I believe I posted it in the Knockouts United Facebook page earlier over the weekend. But let me share again. I didn't mean to do that. Here we go. Okay, so also on our website, if we go to back to home, scroll down, go ahead and click on coaching, you'll see new coaches start here. Go ahead and click here. So this is going to be for you and for your new coaches. Just a great way to keep organized, the fitness coach planner. Let's go ahead and click on this picture, and it's going to do the same thing, open up like a PDF file for you. So this is, let's see, how many pages is this one? I forget. This is 20 pages.
It's 21.
There we go. So for this one, it's got an outline for your goals for each month. So, I mean, for me, which you can actually, well, I can't move it now, but I've got a whiteboard over here, like next to my desk, and I've got on there, hit SC10. I wanted to get a diamond push group up and running. This is from January. I wanted 3 new coaches to hit Success Club, and I wanted to sign 5 new coaches. And then for February, same thing. Every month, the goal obviously would be to hit SC10. So hit SC10. I wanted 3 of my personally sponsored coaches to also hit Success Club, 5 new personally sponsored coaches to join me that month. And I said in February, I wanted to work with Lydia and get her to come up with a game plan to hit Diamond. So some of your goals are going to be the same every month, and some of them are going to change. You're going to throw new ones in there. So it's going to help to write them down, and it's cool to have it all in the same sheet so you can see kind of where you started at the beginning of the year and where you're headed towards the end of the year. So this planner, you've got goals, you got a little calendar. You can have a yearly profit tracker, because from week to week, I mean, it's just like if you're on a weight loss journey, you see yourself in the mirror every day. You don't notice the big changes. Well, you're going to be seeing your paycheck every week, and you're going to forget sometimes. I mean, I look to the very beginning and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so excited making like $64 in the beginning, and to kind of look and see how far you've come. So it's cool to do that. We've got the activity tracker, which is just like what they have in your back office. It's got everything you should be doing pretty much every day as far as 3 vital behaviors. Make sure you're doing your personal development, work out yourself, be a product of the product, check in with all your groups, that kind of thing. Your coaching team, so you can keep track of who's on what leg. There's a couple different daily agendas in here, so kind of check through and see which one works best for you. Facebook planner. Sometimes I think of pretty good Facebook posts, and I've already posted enough that day. I'm not going to post it right away. So I'll pull up the notes section in my phone and be like, oh, I wanted to post about this. I wanted to share about this tip. I wanted to, give a shout out to so-and-so for doing such a good job. So you can make a note of that on this Facebook planner. They've got it for pretty much every different social media platform, Pinterest, Instagram, your blog, whatever. Here's a little sheet you can print out for our team calls. Or if you were going to do like a one-on-one Zoom call or FaceTime, whatever, with your coach. just to go over things you want to go over and then any notes you got out of it. Challenge group planner, you can keep track of your challengers. A participation tracker. So for when we've done like games in our challenge group or like use the points system and stuff and kept track of stuff for prizes, this paper will definitely come in handy for that. And then just keeping up with your contacts, challenger profiles, customer list. Again, y'all can go through that, print that out. And I would definitely recommend, if you don't want to use this one, come up with one for your own, because this is going to be a great tool. It'll be nice to, when you have coaches start, or even if they're nearby, print this out for them and throw it in a binder and give it to them on your like first, getting started right call or meeting or whatever, just so they feel like they kind of have direction. Help them come up with the schedule at first, like this is what you're going to want to do, this is where you're going to want to start, and go from there so that you can get them organized and started off on the right foot. And then also print it out and try it for yourself. And again, this isn't going to work for everyone. Everyone's organization styles are kind of different, but it's a start and it's there for you if you guys want to use it. Let's see. Is there anything else? I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to go over as far as new tools for tonight. And then I thought we would have more people on than this. I was going to say, if you went to a Super Saturday, go ahead and unmute your line and we can just share some takeaways. What do you guys think of Super Saturday? Tell me.
Me. Savannah, what do you think of Super Saturday?
It was very informative and gave me motivation to want to be a coach. Because I was iffy at first about like, oh, do I just want to do this for the discounts?
Uh-huh.
And then that was like, okay, no, I don't want to do it just for the discounts. So that's what I got out of it.
Cool.
Yeah, I was really glad Savannah came. She had just became a coach at the time, so I knew that she would see other coaches and that she would see like the community and the environment that Beachbody brings to the table. And this one woman, she's a top coach now. I forget her name. She lost 80 inches in her waist. Like just the success stories and seeing their transformations, and then like start crying because they're so much different in such a short amount of time. That it just makes it all worth it, and it opens your eyes to what you can do, not for just yourself, but for your community and your family. And
did you cry during the success stories?
I got the chills. Definitely.
This was the first Super Saturday that I did not cry.
Really? Ours is small though, but yeah, it definitely touches you and you want to like go hug them. Like this one woman, she has 4 kids?
Yeah.
And they all had
disabled.
all had disabilities. Every single one of her kids. And like all she wanted to do was be a mom her whole life. And then literally one of her kids has cleft lip. Like one has cancer, and they're all like under 10 years old. And Beachbody just, she let go of herself basically. And then Beachbody helped her find herself, find time for herself, and financially provided for the hospital bills. Like, it was just crazy what Beachbody has done for so many people, and to think that half the world thinks it's a scam. So
I know, and so that's when when we're talking to other people and kind of introducing or like inviting them or even just telling them about the coaching opportunity, I think, I know you and you're really good at talking to people in general, but you want to connect. I thought I was like skeptical at first. So you want to acknowledge their worries and drawbacks and stuff like that. Acknowledge it and like let them know that you thought the same thing. And then this is why you realized that's not something to worry about or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And something that Kelly, who hosted our Super Saturday, said, she said, don't be scared to talk about coaching. Like I always thought I would wait and just see if people approach me about coaching. She was like, no, like bring it up first. Like talk about, like be bold, talk about coaching first. So from the get-go, they know that, hey, this is a possibility. Like if I like this, I can do this too. kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like, it's always in the back of their mind. So every time someone sees me posting, they think, oh, wait, I can do this. And my challenge groups, like how you said, I'm forming all of them to be able to comfortably post.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, hey, and people love prizes. And I mean, it doesn't have to be elaborate, but it's like, hey, post a quote on your wall today or share your favorite recipe on your wall today. And you get a prize. It could be like a $5 gift card. Just, it doesn't matter. It's still like showing that you care enough to invest a little bit of money and time into it. So then by the end of the challenge, they say, oh, wait, I've been posting. This isn't hard. People aren't that bad. Like, I can do this.
Right. Or like you can go to them and be like, look, you're already doing it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
might as well, spread the word, help others, and make some money for it.
Yeah, like one of the girls, Courtney, she signed up from coaching. She was actually in Backstage Pass before her 21-day fix came in.
Yeah, I remember because I was like, add her. I can't add her in because she's not my friend.
Well, I started talking to her because she loves fitness. So I messaged her and I was like, I'm putting you in this Backstage Pass. Here you go. And then she was like, wait, I want to do 21-day fix. And then we're like a weekend 21-day or the challenge group, and she's already signed up to be a coach.
Yay. Yeah, I just friended her tonight and she accepted, and I saw she's like assistant to an athletic director or something.
She's in nursing school. She's already signed up for Summit for next year on the wait list. I was like, you go, girlfriend, because she saw it. She saw it on the link on this page I added her to, because I have like a team page. So she was like, oh, I'm signed up. I'm going. I'm like, okay.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Good. Well, I'm excited.
But yeah, Summit, y'all, the next one in 3 months, you have to go to. It opened my eyes. It changed Savannah's life. Invite all your friends that are even slightly interested. Like, I try to get more people to come, but.
Yeah, Jatana's call starting now is talking about the importance of going to events and stuff. So I'm going to try to grab that recording and get it posted up on our team page too afterwards. Okay. Y'all have any questions for tonight? We good?
We're good.
All right, cool. I'm going to